Hey everybody out there, thanks a lot for tuning in and watching this video. Today I want to cover a very important topic, and it's a central idea, I think, to whether or not we get what it is that we want out of life. And that idea is basically this. When it comes to what you desire and what you want, wanting it just isn't enough. Let me explain what I mean. We all have our own goals, our desires, our ambitions, our dreams, our wishes, our whims, and so forth. However, very few people ever get what it is that they really want out of life. Now, if wanting it were just enough, then we'd all be wealthy and have loving, wonderful families, and we'd be respected members of society, and we'd accomplish all of our goals. Well, why is it then that so few people actually realize their full potential? And the reason is this. It's true that wanting it just isn't enough. So what's the secret element? What's the missing ingredient to this recipe for success? That ingredient is this: determination. Rock solid, relentless determination will take you places that desire and wanting cannot carry you. Determination is key to achieving anything that you want in life. Because if you're going to go for your dream, then that road that leads to the path of your success, that journey is covered with a lot of rocks. It's got nasty terrain and quicksand and maybe a couple of coyotes on the path that you have to fight off, or some wild dogs. That path is really mucky for maybe 90% of the way. Maybe not 90%. Maybe, when you start out, might be kind of rough. But when you hit that middle stretch, say from the 20% mark up to about the 85 to 90% mark, it's really rocky road. It's tough. It's uphill. It's a battle. That path is a beast to conquer. And when you're traveling all of that rocky and rugged terrain, what's going to happen is that if all you're working on is desire, if that's the only fuel that you have in your belly to take you where you want to go, desire, a really strong, powerful desire is good. It's excellent. However, that alone is not going to get you all the way there, because you're going to hit a certain stretch of that road that it's so uphill that it's so far to climb, that you have so far to leap in order to grab that next foothold, that the desire is just going to wane. It's not going to look so good anymore. It's going to be ugly. And you're not going to want ugly. You don't want to go through ugly. Ugly is not what appeals to us. We like sexy. We like smooth. We like comfortable. And even if your desire is enough to push you through some discomfort and some pain, it typically won't be enough to carry you all the way through. There's going to be those days where you just don't feel like doing it. You just don't feel like getting up and going out to the gym. You just don't feel like staying up a couple hours later at night in order to work on your business or put your marketing strategy in place. You're not going to want to wake up a couple of hours early to do whatever it is you need to do to set that momentum in motion, to propel you toward your vision and your future of achievement. You're just not going to want to do it. So wanting will come and go. Desires will come and go. But determination, really solid, powerful determination, is sustainable, and it is extremely durable. And it's going to take you through those times where you're not going to want to just do what it is that you need to do in order to succeed. And so that's basically it. We need a strong desire. We need a powerful vision and a strong dream to propel us and to get us on that road. But we have to supplement that with a very large dose of determination, to realize that there are going to be several steps of the way that aren't so comfortable. They aren't so smooth. The terrain and the environment doesn't look so pretty. And knowing that ahead of time, we have to develop that deep resolve to persist and go through the challenges and keep that vision, that dream intact as our compass, as our due north, that we continue to follow and use that determination and persistence to head towards. Because sometimes we're going to be going towards what we want, and we're going to be trying to accomplish our dreams, and you're not going to be able to see it. You're not going to be able to see it becoming a reality. You're not going to see the fruits of your labor. And it's that sowing period where you're just watering the ground and you're pulling the plow or riding behind the plow, or, whatever you're doing. You're pulling up weeds and you're doing all of that, and nothing is growing. You don't see a single sprout in the ground. And it's those times where you have to hold on to that rock of determination and just keep on going no matter what, with that vision, that dream as a, a projection that you're putting out there in the future, as though you are in it, in the moment, living it and experiencing what you want, even though it's raining on you and you're getting all muddy and all grimy. You have to, in your mind, you have to allow yourself to be in the spirit and of the level of awareness that you would be, that you would have your goal actually achieved right now. And that's really what you have to do. The dream is what carries the imagination forward. The determination is what propels the body to catch up with the imagination and to keep up track with the dream. So just take these words to heart. And if things, are going tough for you, then, hold on to that determination. Just put your foot down, bite your bottom lip, or do whatever you have to do and tough it out. If you know that the dream is sound, if you know that you have a good plan and that the process works, just keep going, because most people stop just inches before they reach success. They're just a hair's breadth away from the finish line, and they quit and they turn around. And typically, right before you achieve your goal, that's when it gets the toughest. It's like they say that the darkest hour is right before the sun breaks and the morning begins. So just remember that when you're going for what you want, sometimes the challenges that you face, pretty much all the time, when you face those challenges, they're not meant to destroy you. They're not there to tear you down and to, sabotage your success. They're there to build you up, to prepare you to sustain that success and to be ready for that success when you get it. So when you're facing that challenge, that really tough one, that is, a hard nut to crack, it's just something so hard to overcome. That is typically when you're close to the end point before achieving your goal, because you're making those final preparations to step into that vision and fully be there and have all of the tools and equipment that you need inside you to sustain that reality. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this idea and how it relates to you in your life. All right. I'll be talking to you soon.